So after looking at some of those sections, and obviously you can look at the website yourself, I suppose the big question is, did it actually work? Looking at the pros and cons of using a website within a curriculum area, and did that help with the quality of the work? Did we tackle the issues that we'd highlighted right at the very beginning with our concerns with blended learning? And this is what we found. So on the plus side, the standards, so those high standards that we were looking for maintaining, we have done that in all the 4 subject areas. The team has worked really, really hard to make sure that the students' work and their grades aren't affected by what's happened with COVID. What we've found is that the graphics and photography students, this is where we've seen the biggest impact. The quality of the work that they're producing, you can clearly see that the website has had a massive impact on that. The quality of the lower 6 is very, very good, and the upper 6, despite having, spent the majority of their time in lockdown, that quality has not gone away. We've also found that the number of students that are accepting places at the top art schools in the country have increased. So we've had 6 students that have gained places at UAL. Directly from us, we've obviously had lots of students who have gone on to UAL after they've done their art foundation, but having 6, we've never heard of this before. We've actually had 1 student that's accepted a place at Central St Martin's. And also all the students that applied for the MMU Art Foundation, all of them got in. And when we've listened to the feedback from these institutes, they've been really impressed with the quality of the work and also the way that it's been presented to them in their portfolios online. Looking at the data as well, because we're able to track how many students are on the website at any given time. What we found is the graphics and the photography students in lower 6, level 2 and upper 6 are using the website regularly. We can track what pages they're going on, so we can see the days and the times that students are logging on. So it's really, really interesting that students are using it now. Don't get me wrong, it's taken a lot of training to get them to that point, but they are using it regularly and they are going back and revisiting workshops and looking at example work. The student galleries are the most visited pages on the website, so they like that, looking at each other's work, that peer-to-peer support. That by far is they've even said that's the page that they really love interacting with, and there's great pride in the work that they're producing and they're celebrating each other's work, which again is fantastic. And the workshop videos that we have on YouTube have hit over 15,000 views in less than 10 months. So the students are watching them, they're going back and watching them over and over and over again. So those are the positives. The negatives, really, we've found that art and textile students haven't really interacted with the site as much as we'd hoped. After discussions in a focus group, students wanted to see more examples of work, so we're going to film and digitally record all the upper 6 work that's been produced this time and use that as resources for them to go back on. It has been a lot of work putting this website together, I'm not going to lie, but it has been something that we've gradually added to, and now that it's put together, we're just going back and tweaking certain areas of it. I do want to stress it has paid off. I don't know, it's very difficult to compare whether it would have worked if we would have had the standard of work that we have now during COVID without it, but I personally don't think we would have done. I think the website has played a massive role in maintaining those high standards. And I suppose it's a negative where at the beginning students struggled to see how the website was an extension of the classroom teaching. So the things that we were doing in the classroom and the things that we were doing online, the website was an addition to that. And they struggled to make that connection at the beginning, but now, especially in the photography and the graphics, you know, they're visiting those extension workshops, you know, without teachers having to guide them to them. If you have any questions about the website or how you may adapt this to your curriculum area, please don't hesitate to contact me. Also, remember to visit some of those workshops that I've put online showing you how you can build your website. If you'd like any more information about that, yeah, just please email me.